I'd like to introduce you to a web conferencing system that we are looking at using here at MeetCheap University. And I'd like to just run you through a few of the functions that it has, and in case you have any questions, of course you can always get a hold of me at kharvey@kmeep.kz. Okay, the first function that I thought I'd introduce you to is the browser. The Follow Me browser is called. With Follow Me browser, you're able to go most places on the internet and have your viewers, wherever they may be in the world, follow you from site to site. This happens to be one of my websites, virtualuniversity.us. This is actually an example of where the function of this web conferencing system is limited, in that because there's a password that's needed to go into the virtual university. Once you try to go or do very much at this website, you will be blocked. However, at most websites, as long as there's no passwords or anything, you can go quickly from one website to another website. And again, your distance students will follow along with you. I'm just going to change to a different website. And demonstrate that. I'm going to go to virtualinstitute.us/can. This happens to be a site where I maintain my resume, my letters of recommendation, and so forth. So on this site, again, the viewer should follow along with this. I have a number of different things that I could demonstrate, but let's go to my news writing samples, for example. And again, the students, the participants would follow along. We'll be able to see everything that you're seeing right now. I could go into one of the publications, which in this case would be a PDF publication. It may take a few seconds to download, but again, the students will be able to see the PDF that I'm showing here, or that we'll be showing soon. Like I say, some bigger files, of course, will take a little longer to come up. If a website is, you might say, longer than or it takes more space than you can see in the web conferencing, and the student may be able, well, the student is able to scroll down. So the student may see part of the web page that you're not seeing, and if the student chooses to, could actually follow a hot link and go someplace else. So the student could conceivably go someplace where you're not going, but once you go to another page, it will draw that student back to wherever you want him to be. So it is the website is live for the students. Okay, so anyway, you can see the front page of one of my publications, and that's exactly what a student would see in Kazakhstan, in Germany, in the United States, wherever I happen to be teaching. I have students that are learning from a distance. Okay, so that's the Follow Me browser. I'm just going to go right down the row. I have a series of tabs here of functions that I can use. The next one is presentations. These are PowerPoint presentations that I've already uploaded. It takes a few seconds, not too long in most cases, depending just how many graphics you may have on them. If you happen to have any sound with them, that may, I'm not sure if the sound is functional, but it will still, if it uploads with your PowerPoint, it may take a little longer to upload. I uploaded one a couple of days ago and it took 10 seconds. I've uploaded others that have taken longer. So depending how much memory your PowerPoint takes, it may be shorter or longer. I would recommend, if you're using this as an instructor, that you upload your PowerPoints well in advance and just have them ready to go. So I'm just going to pick one of these that I happen to have uploaded previously. See, it just takes a few seconds for my crisis communications PowerPoint to come up. I can go forward one at a time. And in this, by the way, I'm also demonstrating simultaneous to this that this program has a record function. And so you're able to see exactly what I'm doing here. You're seeing the tabs, you're seeing my mouse cursor. You may notice here that in order to go forward a slide, which button I'm hitting, if I hit this center button, just the arrow button, I'll let it go forward a slide first. If I hit the center button here, it's going to go forward with a timer. This is the timing mechanism. I can go as short as 5 seconds per slide or as much as 20 seconds per slide. Now, I don't usually use that because I like, I don't take exactly the same amount of time with every slide. So it doesn't make a lot of sense to me to turn on the timer. So be a little bit careful, however, because it's tempting when you're turning on your PowerPoint to hit that middle arrow. But that's the arrow that turns on your timer. And if you don't want a timer, you don't want to hit that arrow. Okay, I'm going to go to the next, well, before I go there, you may see, or you should see at the top here in this video, that it has some, well, basically it has the buttons or the functions that I would have with a whiteboard. But it also, those tools are usable here on top of a PowerPoint. So if I use the pen, for example, I'm not going to show all the tools because it's not really that relevant. You can learn them on your own and increase the size of the tool. If I want to emphasize something, I'm showing a PowerPoint, I can circle it, for example, and all the students, wherever they may be, any place in the world, will see that I circled something. Or if I want to underline something, or if I want to put across something, whatever I do, the students will see what I'm doing. So the whiteboard tools are also available during the PowerPoint demonstration. If I want to get rid of those, I just hit the last button, which is the clear button, the erase button, and all of my doodling goes away. There's a number of different tools to use. I'm not going to demonstrate all of them, but I would demonstrate one more. And this is the text tool. So even though my PowerPoint already has text on it, if I want to put some more text on it, I click my text tool and I draw a text box, and I might want to get a bigger size here. And I type in, oops, put all caps on. I still have all caps on. Whatever I want to type. I have it here, it's, like most PowerPoints, you're expecting a little bit, you're expecting one size and it comes out a different size. I'm going to make it a little bigger here so you can see it a little better. And I can, make it bold and italics, and I can change the color to a different color and so forth. So, so even though you have text on your slide already, you can add some more text here on the fly. However, this is not permanent text. This is whiteboard text. And so once I hit erase, that text is gone. Okay, next I'm going to go to the regular whiteboard. Now on the regular whiteboard, you just have a blank. So you can do anything with it you want. This is for us old timers that like to use a chalkboard still or whiteboard still. And it's not quite as quick or as handy as a chalkboard or a whiteboard with a pen, obviously. But, it's, if you need to show something on the fly, of course, I'm not a math teacher, so I hope I don't make any mistakes here. I'll keep my math simple so I don't have to carry anything. Anyway, you get the idea. It's just a whiteboard. You can do anything with it you want to. Some of the other tools you have, I don't know why you would necessarily want them, but you have all sorts of shape tools that you can use on here, as well as, again, as I mentioned, the text tool or whatever else. I'll go ahead and clear the board and go on to the next function. The next one is just a show. The tab says show, and basically it's video. You can play a video. I'm going to have to click on this button to show what I have uploaded. By the way, the servers for this service are in the Phoenix area. And so if you're going to show a video, that does take a little bit longer to upload, a very sizable video. And I have one on this computer currently that I've uploaded. However, if you're going to show an uploaded video, you're going to have to give yourself some time, because it also takes time to download. And so from my experience, well, this particular video might take 5 minutes to download. Now, I can go ahead and start it and tell it to start downloading, and I can keep talking. As long as it hasn't come on, I can keep talking, and it won't interrupt my speech. And however, I can't use a whiteboard, I can't use anything else. All I can do is talk, and you can see my webcam. So that's one way of doing it. It's really better, however, in many regards, if you can, you can plan ahead and upload your videos to YouTube. YouTube, I'm convinced, has the fastest servers in the world. My daughter works at E-Entertainment. You would think they would want the fastest servers in the world, and I presume they thought they bought them. I like to watch sports videos from Fox Sports or ESPN Sports, and that video takes a long time to download. I don't know how it is that YouTube has figured out how to download videos a heck of a lot faster than anybody else in the world seems to know how to download, but they do. And so I can take this very same video and I can put it on YouTube, and instead of taking 5 minutes to download, I can click on this. I know it's on YouTube. I hit the green arrow, and in a matter of seconds, I'm seeing the same video from YouTube. It would take 5 minutes to download. Oops, it just gave me an error message. That's not good. Video is not found. What do you mean it's not found? Well, you know I'm having some problems here today. Okay, go someplace else. Go back to the show again. And let me try a different video. See what's going on. Hit that green arrow. And hopefully this one will show up.
As I've studied journalism around the world, I've been greatly humbled by the level of courage and commitment displayed by journalists outside the U.S. Because most of them write in another language, I cannot testify to their level of writing and interviewing skills. But as for their heroism, I find it difficult to find comparisons since the very earliest days of the American Revolution. Consider the courage of the staff of the Novaya Gazeta in Moscow. 4 journalists from that twice weekly newspaper have been murdered in less than 8 years.